these are pretty meaty safeties. Dropped 400 kilos on them a couple of times, and I won it in 2018, 2019, 2020, I think 21, 22. That's an ex-best lifter trophy because it's been destroyed a few times by falling over, and then it got relegated to being the tripod at that point. Yeah, it's my daughter's guinea pigs, Henry and Harrison. Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to do that on camera.
I suppose we start with the rack.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that you've got this sort of combo rack? Or?
Just safety, really. Well, I did used to have this bolted to the wall in the old place, but it meant drilling through the brick, and trying to drill through one of them is probably not an ideal scenario. Hence the 50 kilos just weighing it down. Yeah, I've got, these are pretty meaty safeties, and yeah, I've dropped 400 kilos on them a couple of times. They've survived, so yeah, I mean that's the only reason really. Combos aren't safe.
You've got 50 kilo plates.
Yeah.
Is that just ease, I suppose, or?
Yeah, I was cheaper as well. I think at the time I was like, how am I going to get enough weights in the gym and not spend an absolute fortune? And they're just like crappy cast iron plates. But I have weighed them all. They do weigh 50 kilos.
Just Tiger Canvas. What's the story behind this? Is there a meaning to, or?
No. Principally not. The reason I got it was when I first started training on my own, and that was kind of representing sort of the lone tiger in the jungle kind of thing. So it was like a mentality thing that I thought I needed to get myself sort of inspired to actually do some training when I'm in here on my own. Now it's just a stupid mural I got a long time ago. It means very little. Oh, yeah, it's my daughter's guinea pigs. This is Henry and Harrison, who have taken residence in here during the winter. Oh, boys. When I'm in here training, Harrison will often come out, he'll eat, and then he'll sit there and poke his head up and just watch me train for a bit, and then go back and hide again. There's a hutch for them outside, but obviously when it flooded and we had all the snow, we moved them in here to be safe. But they've got like a mansion out there, but they're just not in it in the winter. Yeah, it's like 2 floors and like a slanted roof. They're like, oh, it's really nice. And then they don't spend any time in it at all. That was a best lifter from British Equipped. That might have been the first British Equipped I won, 2011. It's the year before that Ben beat me by 2.5 kilos. Okay. Yeah, that's my wife, yeah. East Mid's Unequipped Powerlifting Championships 2013. Yeah. The medals are mostly internationals.
Okay.
So there's a few in there. But like, you know, World Games, Worlds, Europeans, they're all medals, not trophies. But in that box over there, there's a load of medals in that one. The Sheffield box was the best place to keep them because it's a nice box. What's that one? That's Lithuania.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so these are the more recent. These are the more recent ones, I think. You know, I think my World Games one is my favourite, just because of the size of it. I think. Yeah. My idea was always to get a proper cabinet. That's a nice one. I forgot that one was. What was that one from? Oh, that was Malta 23. Yeah. That's Christmas ale. Yeah.
Has it ever been opened? Have you ever drunk it, or is it just?
Oh, that's completely empty.
Completely empty.
That was empty. That was after 2 weeks at Christmas. That was gone. Peter Fiore Memorial trophies was the ones that have been presented are the best lifter at a British Classic, and I won it in 2018, 2019, 2020, I think 21, 22, maybe 23. No, probably not. I think that was Durins that year. They switched them from this glass thing to these, and then I was collecting them, and then Durins came along and stopped me from winning them. So hopefully he's got a few of them now. Well, the switch to GL points didn't help. Oh, this was all Wilkes related trophy wins. Yeah. Well, it was favourable for fatty people, wasn't it, like me? So yeah, but now I think it's probably right, isn't it? Like, and it makes sense that it's majority, the average weight category of a person that lifts should be the weight category that's winning, right? So if there's more of them competing at that level, you would think there'd be more of them. Well, given you've got a wider population, they should be stronger generally. Now, I'll show you how to get a shirt on your own. That's the way to do it.
That I'm interested to see.
Educational, right? That's an ex-best lifter trophy.
Okay.
Because he's been destroyed a few times by falling over. It fell off. Yeah, I think it fell off the shelf.
Okay.
And then it got relegated to being the tripod at that point. They're not in use, but the box above it is just all old knee wraps and wrist wraps and suits and shirts and God knows what. 4 or 5 different belts and various other things I used over the years that I just didn't want to get rid of. Got a pair of old squat shoes in there that I won first Worlds in, and I got the full kit from Worlds still in there. That was it. That was the comp T-shirt from, I think it was 2014 Classic Worlds in South Africa, and they'd run out of like all normal sizes. That's like a 5XL T-shirt. It's the only size they had left. I was like, well, I want a T-shirt, so I bought one. The only Superman I know is my dad. And that is my now 10-year-old. You can see it under all that dust. That's Freya when she was a baby.
Is that a big check as well behind that?
Yeah, it didn't cash that one. Yeah.
Didn't not cash it in there.
That's from Arnold, I think. They're good comps. They're good. The Arnolds are good comps. They're good fun, and it feels more like just like a bit of a fun comp.
Yeah.
And you actually get a bit of money for doing it as well.
Told you on this as well.
Yeah. Yeah, which is now pointless doing it.
Yeah.
Smellies. Yeah, I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm like a right wimp. Yeah, got it then. It's from the World Classic in Finland.
Okay.
Why that one happens to be on there, I've no idea. And how I ended up with it, I'm not really sure.
Did you steal that?
I think I probably did, yeah. Was that first podium? That was my first podium. And I think I stole the poster as a memento for that.
It's valid. Yeah. I noticed there was a baseball bat. Is that for protection?
For you lot?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's here, to be honest. It's a feature of the garage. I think we had a baseball and baseball bats, and I've lost one. I don't know where that's gone. Yeah, we used to play like softball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you didn't beat anyone with it?
No one's been beaten with that one. The one behind you under there is from 2020, and that was from the one I actually made it to, I think. Aaron said, "Do you want the poster?" I said, "What, for the competition that didn't happen?" He was like, "Well, got you on it instead of going in the bin if not."
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Good to have.
Yeah, why not? Decent memento. I did put them up for a couple of videos, and even I thought it was creepy, so I put them down again. You've definitely got to have some sort of ego to want to have that up behind you.